Hello, I'm JD, also known as Pretty Princess 5. I am doing a voiceover for Kirakuvu123's Vin Fiction Breaking Chaos. I really hope you like it. It's been a while since I did this. I've got a new computer, so I really hope you like this. I'm doing 2 chapters today, and this one is Frenemies. Upon seeing Ponyville in sight, Discord landed on a cloud. It pleased him to see the town, even though it wasn't chaotic. He smiled and started to fly again. Upon reaching the town, he landed, but not 3 seconds had passed when he was met with a huge smile, grinning at him with her blue battering eyes. He knew it was her. Pinkie Pie. "Hello," she said, staring into the disguised his eyes. She seemed not to recognize him. If she had, she'd probably be begging for a chocolate rainbow now. Discord smiled widely. "Hi," he said. Pinkie batted her eyes. "Are you new here?" She looked as if she was inching closer to him. "Why, yes, I am." Discord waited to see what Pinkie would do next. She gasped and ran off, leaving Discord quite confused. A few moments later, she returned, pushing an odd-looking object. It looked like a firearm of some sort. "Yeah!" Pinkie pressed the button and confetti exploded into Discord's face with a loud noise that sounded like a party horn. "I'm Pinkie Pie. It's so great to meet you. What's your name? Where you from? You moving into town? Will you buy my friend?" She showered him with endless questions. He looked around for something to be an inspiration for a name. He needed something logical, but somewhat silly. What's the point, after all? If you have a name and it's boring. My name is... 2 ponies were discussing sales figures at a shop window. Discord noticed them and came up with an idea. My name is Discount. Yeah, Discount. Discord grinned nervously. Pinkie had an awkward expression on her face. "Discount?" she said, cocking her head. Discord nodded. "Yup, that's my name, alright. Do you like cotton candy?" Pinkie jumped up high. "Great name! And yeah, I do. Why?" She bounced up and down. "Just wondering. And thanks." Discord looked behind Pinkie, on which he noticed the yellow places talking with a white unicorn. He froze. "Hey, I have an idea. I should introduce you to my friends. I'm sure they'll all like you." Pinkie smiled. Discord gulped. "Your friends?" "Yipper dupper." Alright." Discord blushed. Pinkie, a blue earth pony, walked up to Pinkie. Her mane and tail were pink, and she was wearing a frosty and stained apron. Her pink eyes were happy and joyful. "Oh, hey, Miss Cake. This is Discount. He's new to Ponyville," Pinkie explained. "Oh." Miss Cake smiled. "It's nice to meet you." She stuck out a hoof. Discord winced, but shook it. "The pleasure's all mine," he nervously said. Miss Cake turned to Pinkie. "Would you mind watching the twins? Mr. Cake and I have to go to Camelot for the afternoon." "Sure. Oh, can't Discount come?" Pinkie said, glancing at Discord. Discord's mouth twitched. Could he really be good with kids? Well, with the ones he had met so far had either laughed or cried, or laughed so hard they cried, or cried so hard they laughed. He really wasn't sure. "Fine with me." Miss Cake smiled and turned around. Pinkie bounced after her. "Come on, Dissy." She turned it back to him with a huge grin. Discord laughed and followed her. Dissy. He hadn't been called that in a long time. Okay, the next chapter is False Sitting, and I really hope you like it. I'm going to put a link by the way, to send you to the book so you can go to it. It's amazing. Okay, so here we go. Miss Cake entered Sugar Cube Corner, followed by Discord and the very happy Pinkie Pie. "Now, Discount, was it?" Discount nodded. Miss Cake smiled. "Here's a list of what you need to do." Pinkie's memorized it. "Right, dearie?" Pinkie nodded. "Noon is lunchtime, 1 o'clock is playtime, nap at 3 o'clock, diaper changes at 3:45, playtime again at 4 o'clock, dinner at 6 o'clock, and bed by 8. Pinkie recited this from memory. "Any questions?" she asked. Discord smiled and shook his head. "Nope." Miss Cake smiled. "You are sure you'll be all right then?" she asked them both. with both of them. Pinky smiled. Yeah, we'll be just fine, right, Discount? She turned to him, batting her eyes in that cute manner. What she said, he pointed to her, laughing a little. Pinky snorted with laughter, then turned to Miss Cake. What time do you leave? Mr. Cake rushed into the room. Right now, he said, giving his wife a look. Miss Cake gasped and ran into the kitchen, returning with a cart that had a cake on top of it. All right, we best be going. The bake sale's starting in an hour, she said, pushing the cake cart out the door. Mr. Cake smiled and followed her. Good luck with the twins, he called out. Discord smiled. So where are the little foals? He didn't remember them from his last visit to Ponyville. He was actually very eager to meet them. Pinky ran over to the stairs. In their room! Follow me! She scampered up the stairs, followed by Alicorn and Discord. Discord stepped into the room and smiled. There was a cradle in front of him. He quietly walked over to discover two foals playing quietly. He smiled. Pinky popped up beside him. It's new! Lunchtime, every pony! She looked down at the twins, who squealed with delight at the word lunchtime. Discord frowned. What do we feed them? He asked Pinky, who giggled. Well, duh, baby food, she said between giggles. Discord looked around. Okay. Pinky laughed. Is that up there? Here, silly. Carry pound cake and we'll head downstairs to the kitchen. Discord smiled at the white Pegasus in the crib and picked him up. Pinky smiled. Yep, that's Pound. She picked up Pumpkin Cake next. Pumpkin smiled up at Discord and put her hoof in her mouth. Let's go already. Pinky set Pumpkin on her back and started forward downstairs. Discord did the same. Downstairs, Discord and Pinky walked into the kitchen and set the twins in their high chairs. Pumpkin frowned. Food's coming, just wait. Discord eyed Pinky. If there was a time to discord her, it'd be now, he smiled. Pinky smiled and set the containers of food down by the twins and opened them. Eat up, she said, turning to Discord. Discord was about to give her this swirly eyes, but something stopped him. Honestly, he really liked her better when she was normal. If she was all cranky all the time, what fun would be that? He thought for a moment and decided she's fine the way she is. He felt something on his nose. He looked up. Honk, hello there, in there, Earth to Discount. Pinky was sleeping his nose. Discord blushed and held back a laugh. Huh? You kind of zoned out for a minute there, Dissy. Pinky laughed. That's a funny word. Zoned out. Zoned out, she kept saying. Discord laughed and was about to check on the foals when splot, something landed in his face. Pinky gasped and turned to the babies. Pumpkin, we do not throw things. She stared at Pumpkin. Pumpkin frowned and started to cry, provoking Pound to cry as well. Oh, Pinky groaned. Discord's face was covered in mush and he coughed. I'm sorry about them. Pinky raced past them to the sink and soaked a washcloth in it. Returning to Discord, who was sort of disgusted, she wiped off his face and smiled. All better? She said sweetly. Discord looked into her sky blue eyes and suddenly forgot what they were talking about. He said nothing. Why do you keep daydreaming? Pinky giggled. Discord, snap out of it. What? He said. Discount, you're blushing. Pinky smiled and humped his nose again. Discord crossed his eyes to look at his nose. I am? He asked. Pinky nodded. Oh, that water was hot is all, he said slowly. Oops, sorry about that, Pinky apologized. Didn't feel hot to me. Discord grinned stupidly. It's fine. The twins were still bawling. Pinky smiled at Discord and whispered, Come with me. He tagged after her. They love it when I do little shows for them. She carefully picked up a tan-coloured sheet and stood on the chair. Hey, Discount, could you maybe give me that pushpin? Discord levitated it with his magic and used it to pin up the sheet. He smiled. Pinky got down off the chair. Thanks. She scooted the chair to the other end of the curtain's length and got on it. Allow me. Discord levitated the curtain and the pushpin and pinned the curtain up. Ta-da! Wow, Pinky said. That's super duper nice of you. Thanks. She smiled and jumped off the chair. No problem. Discord smiled. So what are you gonna do with the curtain? Pinky smiled and ran over to the door. She hit the switch. The lights went off. Then she got a flashlight. Ready? For what? Discord was confused. Pinky snorted. To cheer up Pound and Pumpkin, of course. She walked behind the two balding twins and set the flashlight on the table. Get behind the curtain, she commanded. Discord ran behind the curtain and sat down. Pinky turned on the flashlight. The twins stopped crying. Discord smiled. What do you do? He asked. Pinky laughed. We can see your shadow. Discord blinked. Well, as you may not know, I am an excellent entertainer. The twins giggled. Pinky smiled. Show us. Discord smiled and sat down. I'm going to tell you all of a story. All the story of, he paused, of, Pinky jumped up and down. Cotton candy, cotton candy. Her mane bobbed. Discord chuckled. Well, the story of cotton candy begins like this. Once upon a time, in an olden Equestria, there lived a pony named Pink Tuft. She was a world-renowned baker and loved to make cookies and sweets and all sorts of treats. Pinky was on the edge of a seat. The twins were smiling. Discord continued. One day, some pony made a comment about her cutie mark. What's it supposed to be? They asked. I've never seen anything like it. Pink Tuft thought. Why, I don't know, she explained, staring at her cutie mark. It was a pink object that looked like a cloud. I shall find out, she said, as she marched home. After researching all she could about clouds, she discovered that none were pink. She was deeply disappointed when all of a sudden she decided to mix a lot of things together, and maybe, just maybe, she'd have what she was looking for. So for months she experimented, trying everything until one day she discovered that, voila, she had found the recipe to make a pink cloud. But what would she call it? It sure didn't look like cotton, but it tasted so sweet it could be candy. So she named it Cotton Candy. The end. Pinky whooped loudly, and the twins laughed and smiled. Discord excited from behind the curtain. How'd I do? He asked, grinning. Pinky leapt up onto the chair. You did wonderific! But you realize when I said cotton candy, I was only kidding, right? How'd you know all that? Discord flinched. What would he say? He couldn't tell her he was eons old and was around when all that happened. He smiled nervously. I read about it, yeah, in a book. Pinky smiled. Oh, cool. She turned to the twins, who were fidgeting around in their chairs. They ate their lunch while you were telling the story. Playtime! She scooped up Pumpkin, and Discord picked up Pound and took them into the lobby. What do you want to do first? She asked the twins. Pumpkin giggled. Cotton candy, cotton candy, she shouted. Pound nodded. Cotton candy! Yay! Pinky frowned. But I don't have any. But the twins kept begging for cotton candy. Pretty soon, Pumpkin started crying, and whenever one of them starts crying, the other one does too. Pinky made a silly face and tried to cheer them up. I don't have any, but look, she did everything she could think of, but the twins didn't cease bawling. Discord smiled. I could get us some cotton candy. Oh, really, Discount? Thank you so much, Pinky said. Discord fired up his horn. It couldn't be hard to use it. Too hard to use. He thought of cotton candy clouds and chocolate milk rain. There was an explosion. Discord awoke to find the room covered in pink. He discovered the pink was sticky. The spell worked, but he was buried up to his neck in cotton candy. With his hooves, he made a small clearing. Pinky, Pound, Pumpkin, he looked around. Right here! Pinky trotted over to the clearing, and the twins leapt off her back. Whee! Cotton candy! Yay! Pound flapped his wings and dove headlong into the cotton candy pool. Pumpkin followed him. Wow, I didn't know alicorns could do that, Pinky commented. Discord smiled proudly. We alicorns can do anything, he said, prancing in circles around her. Even make a cotton candy pool appear out of nowhere. Pinky chortled with laughter. Impressive! You're so awesome, Discount. Discord smiled. Thank you, Pinky. Wanna see something else impressive? Sure. Discord fired up his horn again, and the cotton candy began to levitate towards the ceiling. Pound and Pumpkin tried to catch them. Pumpkin couldn't, but Pound flew after them. Ready? Discord asked Pinky. Sure, ready for what? Discord asked. Discord smirked and his horn glowed again. You'll see. It began raining chocolate milk. Pinky jumped for joy. Awesome! Discord chuckled and stuck out his tongue to catch the drops when, I used to know some pony who could do that, Pinky said. Discord gulped. Oh? Pinky sighed. No pony else liked him. I was the only one who appreciated him, she continued. I wish he were here. Discord shifted nervously on his hooves. Was his name by any chance Discord? He immediately regretted saying that. Pinky looked shocked. How did you know? Discord shook a little. Oh, why did he ever say that? Pinky was suddenly standing in front of him, a mysterious expression on her face. Discord? She said calmly. Discord looked up at her and sighed. It's been a long time, Pinks. Suddenly Pinky did something Discord didn't expect her to do. He expected her to run to get her friends, so seal him back into stone again. But Pinkie Pie hugged him. I miss you so much. I really hope you like that. Sorry, my voice acting was kind of crap, but I really like this one. It's a new love story. Hope you like it, guys. Bye.